turns. We got Lil Dave and Little Petey.
Little Petey.
Little Petey.
Oh, I'm not little.
Oh, no, Little Petey. Little Petey fucked the chop meat again.
There we go.
Hey, Little Petey.
Hey, Little Petey, repeat.
What's going on? I did have Dave gifts too.
Awesome.
That were in the bag, the satchel from Frankie Tubesteaks. Ooh, oh, that's great.
Christmas cards.
Oh, show the folks at home. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Cool.
Thank you,
Merry
guys.
Christmas, guys.
I feel bad because I bought a whole crate of T-shirts, and that's all
And
I
that's
got
in front
here.
of your
That's
house,
right.
Dave?
He needs t-shirts. No,
I got them at
okay.
cheap.
that's a neighbor. I don't put
I
that
was gonna say that's very. I wouldn't expect you to decorate that.
I got them at
much.
deep
If I could
discount.
afford to, I would. I can't though. So
Deepdiscountteachers.gov. T-shirts,
Done.
teachers. Wait, I gotta see.
It's upside down.
Deep discounts.
That's Little Dave's because it's large.
all right,
This is Big Dave's. That's the XL,
all right. Thank you.
and it's free Target pickup term.
No, I'll take it.
Fuck yeah. You need an X
Kick your
too?
ass.
If you need an X,
Remember, he
Lil
might need a
Dave,
place to live after the
You
show.
can fight Slambo. He got an XL.
Oh,
You
yeah.
need an XL.
I do have an XL.
XL
No,
penis
he,
or T-shirt?
No, he was
So what
making
did-
fun of me
both.
with that XL.
Whoa, wait, what did you get us, Dave? What did we got
Do I
here?
have to pinky out?
Some happy holidays
Champagne?
champagne.
Champagne.
Or sparkling white wine.
All right.
Ooh,
Cheers.
sparkly.
Cheers.
Cheers, queers.
Cheers,
Get
quiz.
your beers his. I like, we got glasses
It's very
and everything.
sparkly.
Very festively.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's very fast.
Well, I have the Festivus pole over here.
Oh, when are you guys, you gotta use that. You, Slambo, you fight somebody. Right? Do you have to like hold
Yeah.
one end and like
Well,
box?
not with that. No.
Well, I gotta
Feats of
fight.
strength or something different.
Don't swing it.
Well, I gotta
but-
fight that dirty impersonator that did the bombings.
Yes.
I don't think that was an impersonator. I think that just was you. Like that is
The suicide bomber
Oh,
in
yeah.
Boston? Or
He was
what are we
yelling-
talking about the Unabomber?
All of them.
Well, the guy was yelling Wu-Tang and Robin Slim, so I don't know what was going on. And then rammed his truck into the Christmas Bazaar in Berlin. And
Who
I'm
was
fucking
this
mumbling.
guy? I missed the
And
story.
for whatever reason, he kept saying "Betty."
Where is this guy? Get him on the show.
We will.
He blew up the truck and said Baba Booey. That's all. Why don't we have any of those terrorists out there?
Right?
Yeah, man.
None of them have a sense of humor. That's the
Nah,
problem.
that's the thing.
You know how
they're
much more
all-
people would love the terrorists if they had, if they started
Yeah.
yelling Baba Booey and shit?
It's true.
Slambo 2016!
Slambo!
Slambo, baby! I
As
want to
they hold
commit
their head
crimes and
outside
just
of a
start
truck.
yelling that.
Oh my God!
Did you
Everybody
guys see
should.
when Dave Chappelle was on Saturday Night Live?
No, I didn't. I saw, I think, two clips of the opening monologue, and
That was I was going to bring up the opening monologue where he was talking about the guy that he's like the lone wolf, and he's like, oh, just because he yelled out ISIS doesn't mean he's a part of ISIS.
Yeah.
That'd be
Wow.
like me, yelling Wu-Tang during sex doesn't mean I'm part of the Wu-Tang Clan.
and I saw he did a Walking Dead skit. That was
That
pretty
was
funny.
amazing. Yes,
That was all the characters from the
Yeah.
Chappelle show.
Yeah.
That
which was
great.
awesome. That was really good.
That's great. Where you been performing, Dave?
Basically all over New York, New Jersey, and as Craig said on the show, at a podcast near you.
Nice.
It is much easier.
Every day of the week, a different podcast.
It does seem like that, but no, not that many.
100
It's only-
Years Podcast.com. Nice.
Everyone else's podcast but your own.
No,
No, he's got
oddly,
his own.
oddly enough, I think he's referring to the 2 times I actually missed my own podcast.
Did you? Is that your house? I thought it was at your
Yeah,
house.
one to do another person's podcast, and another
The guys
time 'cause I
show
was
up.
booked.
Did you even warn the guys that you weren't going to be there, or they just show
Well,
up
the-
and you're like, I'm gone?
I warned Anthony and Shay. It's just not the guest.
This is not the guy. All right.
I'm like, yeah. It was a podcast out of Philly. It was supposed to be Lolo's show. Nice lady, a little weird, but hey,
Oh,
shit
it's a
happens.
lady?
Yeah, But I had a good time. They were weird, but I had a good time.
You didn't do that other show, the No Filter Faggot show. Did
Not
you?
yet,
What is
no.
this show?
He does want me on, though.
Does he know you're friends with us? Because
I don't
He's
think
got to. I don't know.
he may or may not.
I'm sure
'cause
he does.
I don't think he watches you guys to see, but he may see that I share and post and like and comment on everything
are
you
very
do.
active with us. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if he knows. So, but he still says you got to come by.
You got.
I'm a whore.
Do I?
I am
Yeah.
If you do,
I am a whore, so
if
I
you
will.
do, just talk about us. Just
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Be
yeah.
like, in the
Fair
middle
enough.
of the show, you should just be like, this isn't as good as like the Rob and Slim show. You guys should try to
Oh.
aspire
Just keep
to
on
be more like
name
Rob
dropping
and-
Rob and Slim.
I don't know.
No, I was on his Robin Slim show. And two
I
guys
told
in
you
the
last
bathtub.
time. Besides that, you have another friend that always talks to me about
Oh, yeah.
you. It's been a while, but yes.
Oh,
Who's the
that
other?
guy.
I don't
Your
know this
friend.
one.
Yes, you do. Yes, you
listen
do.
My friend.
My old Kentucky home. How about that? Let me just say, my old Kentucky home. Does that help?
Oh yeah. that's
Wow,
right.
I didn't think you'd get any.
But not negative though. He wants.
No, he wants back. He's like, what did I do
wants
wrong?
back. Yeah,
Yeah, he wants back. Yeah.
I love these guys.
Yeah.
Well, he's like, well, not so much that he's like, I don't know what happened.
What happened?
What happened? But hey, let me put it this way: when people hit plateaus like you have with the 100th episode, which is, I did not realize a lot more rare than you would think.
Yeah,
I'm not
podcasting,
saying
yeah,
this
dude.
about you guys. I'm just saying, like,
No,
when you
it's-
hear about
it's
this,
true.
Who told us? Was it Mr. Jack Brickhouse or S. Anthony or both? That shows usually only make it to what, about 30? I think. Like,
If that,
Yeah.
not even.
People
Yeah.
don't.
The good shows last till about 30.
wow.
What I heard, because I've been trying to do research, because, like I said, I'm a whore, and I was looking about sponsorships, because I want to do some other shit.
Fuck sponsorships. I actually
They're a
had
pain in
one
the
and they
ass.
dropped us because
Yeah.
we don't have 5,000 downloads a show.
Yeah. Fuck
And
that.
that's
Call
not
Cock?
what they originally said.
Callcock?
No,
I was
they,
about to
that
say,
asshole never got
they
back
haven't
to
got
me.
back to me.
They did. They got back to me, but then they were supposed to just send us T-shirts and shit. And the guy's like, "Yeah, I'm waiting for a sign." And I even messaged him like, "Did the shit ever come?" And he never
Because
got
I was
back to me.
hoping for them
Yeah.
just to give me, like a bar banner to put in the background.
That's
Yeah.
that's what he was waiting on.
So that way they don't
Give
just
me-
have to have,
He was only
my
supposed to send
shitty
me,
eclipse curtains in the
He
background.
was only supposed to send me T-shirts and a banner, and he still never fucking did.
All right, so I don't feel as bad now.
But they blew up. It was like right around the Deadpool movie. I think they had an
Okay.
ad with Deadpool in it with the real Deadpool.
okay.
And then like
Everybody.
there was Jimmy Fallon and some other celebrity. There's a photo of
All
them.
right, so
like
that could be
they
a-
blew
yeah,
the
yeah,
fuck
yeah.
up, that asshole.
That's
so
what it is.
fuck him.
At least I understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not as big of a piece
I got the
of
guy's
shit.
phone number if you want.
All right, we'll,
I can
we'll-
give it out right
we'll
now.
talk about that later.
What the fuck is it? Call him right now.
No, but I was looking into it. They said that if you're going to look for a sponsor for a podcast, have at least 10 episodes.
See,
'Cause
okay.
Most don't make it past 7 to 10.
7 to 10. Wow. Maybe that's what one of
And
them said. I
30
can't
is
remember.
like a long running one, which still you're talking like a year commitment.
One of the first shows that we got involved with was called Rock and Roll Cheeseburger. They're great guys. They were fucking 3 comedians and another, I forget what Tiku did, but he's like the producer. But they were all fucking hilarious. Their show was great, and yeah, they did one season and never came back. But they said the one guy, Dan Lawler, he got some other job.
Didn't we have like
Related to
Tiku
Jerry?
on?
I think
Yeah,
so.
yeah, we've
Oh
had-
yeah, I've had Tiku on
Yeah,
twice.
we've had Tiku on a couple times.
He's awesome, man. We also had the one other guy. I forget his
We
name.
had a
but
call from Tiku recently. I don't know.
I messaged, but I think it was a spam. I think his shit got hacked. It was on Skype and some link.
What,
and I was like,
Kyle
what's
Duncan
this?
was the other
Kyle
one we had
Duncan
on.
Graham.
And we had Valerie on too.
Oh yeah, we did. We have Valerie. That's right. Dan
the
was
only one
too
we
busy
didn't have. Yeah,
because he was
too
like a
busy.
pretty big comedian.
Um,
But then I think he got some corporate job and just couldn't do an interview or something.
That's just weird.
Yeah.
we're both
hey,
doing. Rob and I are doing an interview for Coffee Black and
Mr. Jack
Mr.
Brickhouse.
Epic. And one of the questions
easy.
was one of the questions was how did you guys know like when you were that you were excelling at this and like
I always fucking knew I was excelling. Not this guy.
What?
Though. He still hasn't excelled.
one of
Well,
my one
in his
of
defense, he thinks he's doing so much better because he sits next to him. So.
well, yeah. But my answer to that
I
question
sit
was
next to
really
the Lamborghini. That's the bigger
Mr.
answer.
Serial Rapist over
That's
there.
just that
I'm surprised it's been that long before he got accused of that.
He's
Right,
doing
I
that
think I
good.
know what I did.
He's doing that good because he's sitting next to me,
Two
baby.
drunkards and a serial rapist.
but just the fact, like, when it comes down to it, since we started this show, we've never, despite whatever shit I was going through or whatever shit Rob was going
You
through,
fought through
we
it.
still did this show. Like, there's never been a scheduled day
I've had
that
fucking
we've
tooth
skipped,
infections and still
and
did a show.
he showed up.
I got one.
Been in excruciating pain. Yeah, you got one now?
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
it's the worst.
It is bad.
And I got something like it feels like starting to brew again. Like,
Yeah, dude.
Oh, dude, teeth are the worst.
my whole problem with teeth
You
is
know-
didn't have my wisdom teeth taken out for 10 years after I was
That happened to my
supposed to.
father. Oh, he actually never was supposed to, but then he had some cyst or some shit, and he had to get it taken out, and then fucking, it was only a few months ago.
Well, what happened was I was in the Army, and they said, hey, you want to get this taken care of. When you're in the military, it's like, oh, what, are you going to be a pussy, take a sick call day because you're going to get your teeth done, little pussy?
I heard Army dentists are horrible, man.
That too. So I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'll wait till I get out. And then I never did, and I was working. Yeah, walk it off your dick, did all that. And I'm like, I don't have a toothache. I'm good. And then one day, any Cowboys fans in here? Well, go fuck yourselves if you are. I'm a Steelers fan. I'm not like a Giants fan. Jersey Giants.
Yeah, Steelers.
But I go and I have a friend of mine who's a diehard Cowboys fan. Wanted to make me wear a Cowboys hat at a bar. I'm like, there's no way I'm doing this. And I literally, in fighting him while holding a beer, knocked my own tooth out at the bar.
What?
Because after 10 years plus of them all pushing them together, it was so much easier for the break. So it was like,
it broke. I didn't know if the whole thing came out.
Did you have to
I've
go,
had a break. They suck. That sucks.
Did you have to go to the dentist to get maybe bits and pieces moved out? Because sometimes
not that bit, thankfully. It broke, and they did. It was easy enough because it was fucked up enough. They pulled it out and put it in the cap and the crown. And
I had one crack, and that sucked. But it broke apart. I was eating a fucking pizza roll, and you even get the fucking sausage that has just rocks in there.
You guys want to hear a fucked
like a hard piece.
The
of
only
meat.
other time I had a problem, I was like 13. I had a filling that came out from an old juju food.
Oh, wow.
You guys want to hear a fucked up story?
Yeah, it involves you, so yes.
Yeah, it does involve me. All right, so
you don't even have to say it's fucked up. You just got to be.
You want to hear one of my stories?
It's a Slambo story. That don't exactly mean.
Story.
And the worst part is I'm not even the perpetrator this time. All right, so anyway, when I was in high school, I used to go to this dentist, and every tooth this guy did
was
failed.
He hot?
No, he wasn't.
Did he gas you?
He looked like a little midget dude. Anyway,
but he gassed you.
Yeah, he did gas you. Turns out the guy was a diddler. Guy used to
Did
fucking
he diddle you? Your butthole or your dick?
Between no, listen. No,
he was a taint tickler.
Slambo confesses.
No, listen. Between working on people's teeth, he would go and
I was trying, you
got to put on the porn music because. Between working on people's teeth, he'd go into the bathroom and crank one out, and then he would come and then he'd work on your teeth.
He would come?
Yeah,
he would have cum on his fingers.
He'd have cum on his fingers, and he'd put his fingers in your fucking mouth.
Who found out about this?
My dad found out.
What?
In his defense, he didn't like the taste either.
Yeah, I didn't like the taste at all.
So wait, by the drill, was this drill meaty and did it squirt a lot of white stuff?
I was too.
Did he
took advantage of me
orally and rectally?
Yeah, exactly. Not rectally, but orally. I'm pretty sure because he put his cummy fingers in my mouth. So.
And
was the hook in the shape of a helmet, like the little hook he scraped your teeth with?
It was. No, it was.
No, anteater.
It was an anteater. But anyway.
What did your dad do when he found out that a dentist put his cummy fingers in
he was pretty
jerk off?
He was pretty freaked out.
Did he poopsterbate?
No, but that dentist was poopsterbating.
Where's your family dentist located at?
Yes, where is this family
we no longer use him, but he's up in Tom's River, right?
He's still practicing?
Yeah.
Can we call him?
Tom's River home of heroin? Are you kidding?
The jerk off dentist.
Can we do a remember the 90s where he
No, it wasn't the 90s.
It was last week.
It wasn't the 90s.
Last week.
It was the early 2000s.
His dad should go to the
was in
dentist
high school.
Tuesday.
He's gonna call his dentist and be like, "Do you remember when you put your cummy fingers in my mouth?"
I will get.
And you're skeeved out about being in the bathtub with another man with fucking.
Well, no. See, I just got.
He did it like
I got flashbacks, man.
Like one of those Rocco Siffredi movies where he puts a finger in the girl's cheek. And it slaps his head.
You got a cummy fish hook.
Dude, it's just like the Family Guy episode where he's getting the prostate exam and they're on the fucking pirate ship.
I love Christmas Slambo. He admits a lot.
Christmas Slam was the best.
Yeah. No, I literally just found out about this. That this guy.
Did you get tested?
I should. I really should.
Yeah.
Because I feel violated.
We should have a live.
We should make AIDS test. We need to have a public service announcement.
Dollar store AIDS test right now.
A public service dentist.
Public service.
Don't go to the dentist.
Don't go to this Tom's River. I got to figure out the
What's
name.
What's his name?
I don't remember the guy's name. My dad.
Dr. Diddler.
Dr.
Phil Diddler.
He's a new Batman character, the Diddler.
That's what his name is, Dr. Diddler.
Philip Diddler.
Phineas Diddler.
He needs to be a new Robin Slim character. You need to work on him.
Yes.
Dennis, Dr. Fiddly Diddler. Dr. Fiddles. Fiddlesworth.
At least he had his gloves on, but here's the thing.
Wait, was the cum inside the glove or outside?
No, wait, here's the thing. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. There's no way to know whether he was wearing the gloves at the time.
That's like
not,
masturbating with a condom on. What a rookie.
Did it taste good?
No,
That's
it
what I want to know.
tasted
Do you
horrible.
have any weird cravings and you couldn't figure out what those cravings were?
I've
were like,
never
wait,
had cravings.
Why do
I
I
want
keep
a cookie,
thinking about
but my
the
ass
dentist
hurts.
when I'm blowing Slim? Why do I keep thinking about the dental exams
Right?
I had in middle school?
I had a midnight craving for cookies, but now my ass hurts. I don't know what's going on.
True.
I have a salty taste in my mouth all of a sudden. It's
Yeah,
Pavlovian.
man. I mean, dude, I feel violated.
Santa came. He left the
completely
cookies out, but
Oh, he's dental claws, man. He's fucking.
He's dental damn close.
He might as well as put one in there.
did he?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
So Dave Hodge's interview has become
The Slambo interview.
Slambo
dental anal
Slambo.
eating
Dental
cum
probe.
off of some guy's fingers.
Usually
No, I
when
did
you're
not
on
eat
the
it.
football team, you eat it off the cookie if you don't make the 40-yard
It's
dash
not
time.
gay if you're getting a dental exam,
It's
right?
not gay if you're getting a dental.
Not gay if there's
and you
X-rays.
don't, and you don't know about it.
Yeah, if
That's-
there's an X-ray of it, it's not gay.
The X-rays were just fucking
But
the guy
now,
jerking off on Slim.
But now I know why I had to
Weird.
get those teeth pulled that he worked on. So
Because they had
Because
Why are there sea monkeys in my mouth?
did he fill it in with jizz? Was that like the fillings?
he probably did. He probably made the filling material out of his jizz. We don't. There's no way to know about.
He just
that.
like ripped off some pubes and like twisted them and just
He
jammed them in your
probably
fucking
did.
roots.
He was putting something in there with his equipment. I don't know. Like, I didn't see his.
You need equipment to put cum in somebody's mouth.
Well, no,
Right?
I'm
Was
pretty
his
sure.
equipment? Did it have a ball
I'm
bag
pretty
on the
sure.
bottom?
I'm pretty sure he didn't even like need like basically he just used it to lube his fingers up basically, and then he
What,
would
the
work.
cum or the
yeah the
poop?
cum. He would use
Cum
the
lube.
cum to
lube
lube
the
his
fingers
fingers
up.
up, and
It's
then
like
he'd
those
work on
first
your
time
mouth.
anal videos when you watch them.
right.
you-
I can't
sometimes
believe your
spit.
dad brought you to this dentist, knowing that he was going to molest you.
No,
So,
he didn't know at the
Do you
time.
want a new dentist?
He figured out.
He figured it out, and we have a dentist right over there. Dental exam. Give him a dental exam. Just open wide.
And that's why I have never been to a dentist since.
He's got tooth rot.
The cum helps the
going
dentist
on?
get in between those
His
tough
cummy
spots.
fingers were all over all the
His
drills.
teeth are
and-
wider, if that helps. So
Nah, it doesn't make it whiter. It doesn't make it whiter.
it smells like bleach, but it's whiter, so it's all right.
Did his dental equipment smell like a bag of onions?
I didn't smell it. I really didn't smell
Did
it.
you
was under
smell
the
it or
gas.
dealt it?
He dealt
He
it.
dealt it. He dealt you
dealt it.
dirty, bro.
He dealt everybody dirty. Everyone who went.
Did you have Delta Dental?
No, it wasn't Delta Dental. I think it was
Does he
like,
honor Delta Dental?
no, I don't think he was. I think he was on for Blue Cross.
Is he behind like a Wawa or something? Like, where did you?
No,
He's going to
dude.
be at the show, yes.
No, that's the worst part. He's right on the main, like going towards Seaside.
Can we
like,
book him as a guest? I
We
want
need
to
to.
talk to him about
Give me his info.
the time you put cum in your mouth.
I don't know.
Does
his
any of your
info.
family still go to him?
No, absolutely
Fuck,
not.
why not? We got to send one of you
Yeah.
guys in.
Yeah.
We got to send you back there for
Yeah.
a cleaning.
No, we got to send Slim back there. I'm not
No,
going.
I'll
back
tell you,
there.
man. He's just got to call and be angry at the guy. You put cum in my.
You
I
came in
want-
my mouth. You
See,
got
what you
to.
got to do is get the guy on the show and just start. So, how long have you been doing dentistry? Just like a regular interview.
Right, we like to
And say,
interview.
hold on a
variety
second. Our
videos.
intern has a question for you.
Wait, can you give Pete an examination, a cleaning?
No, I don't want an
deep
examination
cleaning.
from him.
He wants a deep tissue massage and cleaning.
Oh,
He wants a 2-knuckle deep cleaning.
Do you think like if you saw him, you would go into some kind of like just the
You know what?
trauma would all come back?
I don't even remember what the guy looks like.
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh,
He'd
you
start
gotta.
remembering other
remember.
things. You know.
Just
I
remember-
think his pheromones will light everything up for you and spark that memory. when you're next to him and you have his manly scent.
Yeah, since it comes all over his fingers.
He's got a nice
probably his
musk.
face and,
His-
like,
his-
yeah.
his-
You know,
his-
because
So, Dave, where can everybody find you?
TheHodges.com.
Oh,
Is it that late already? Holy.
At dentistmoneyshots.org.
We still got
Under the
Dave
Slambo.
another 30 minutes.
Under the Slambo on the menu.
Do we have him for a full hour, or do we have a guest?
Yeah. Well, we do have a guest next.
All I'm
we
saying
have
is,
but-
beware of your dentist. Figure out what kind of person they are.
Well, I've never been put to sleep at my dentist, so I'm pretty sure he's never fucked my face, bro.
No. I've
Or just swiped his...
Allegedly.
Smeared his cummy fingers
Well,
on
you
it.
don't know if the guy...
Well, I don't know what he did before.
Yeah, you don't. That's exactly what it is.
I've seen him put
you
fresh
don't
gloves
know.
on, and I'm sure in that time he didn't, like, smear some jizz on
But
it.
you don't know that.
Wait a
dude.
second.
Yes, I do, because I've seen him put gloves on out of a box, and no jizz was involved.
But did you see what he
in
did in the
absolutely-
bathroom? Did you
No,
see what he did in the bathroom?
But the gloves were in a box.
See,
and
that's the disturbing question.
What's in the
right
box?
So if
What's in the box?
had jizz on it, they would be inside. It would be confined.
See, I didn't know the guy had jizz on his fingers. I just thought he was a regular dentist.
When he fisted you. When
Nah.
he fisted you.
How do you got to isolate?
I just thought it was
fisting.
a regular dentist.
Wait, I have an important
I didn't know he
question.
had jizz.
I have an important question. How the fuck did your father find out that this guy had jizz on his
Did he have a black light?
Apparently, I think he said it was in the news or something. I don't know. I gotta talk to him about that.
Your father was like, "There's something suspicious about this dentist. Can we call
This
your father?
dentist
Can we call your
It's
father
making my
right
mouth
now
taste funny.
and ask him?
I got a real bad
about this?
aftertaste after going to this dentist.
Yeah.
The numbing equipment is a little too veiny.
He has new coming equipment.
Well, we should have him on next week. We'll
Just
talk
call
to
him right now
about
and be
it.
like, "Why did you let some dentist put his gummy fingers in your son's mouth?"
We're
Did he
talking about
gauge your dad's mouth?
I don't know. I really don't know. He probably
He left
just,
that thing and at least his mouth open just to slide his cock in.
Your dad is going to hate you even
He
more now.
probably did.
You told us that he got raped by a dentist.
I didn't
Call him
get
next
raped by
week.
the
I don't have
dentist.
any material for next
Alright.
week next. It could be remember the 2000.
Yeah, you
We're not here
gotta.
next week.
Oh, well, yeah, the week after.
Yeah, but the week after
It'll
we
be a
need
New
that.
Year's.
We
yeah,
need that.
we need something to come back with, and it'll be Slambo's
something.
dad and a dentist.
I'll talk to him about it.
Will your dad fight him on the show?
He probably would. I mean, I'd fight the guy.
With your dick?
You're gonna fight him?
I wouldn't fight him with my dick.
So
but
wait,
I'd
there's going to
kill
be a
him.
sword fight on the show is what I hear.
I wouldn't fight him with my dick, but I'd fucking kill
Pussy.
him.
That's going to be isolated, too. Who would you fight with your dick, then?
I don't know. Man.
I'm sitting across from you.
Yeah, he is sitting across from me. Also, I don't know. Maybe what's her name?
Her?
That one bitch.
Jimmy
Joni?
McBride? Joni?
Joni. Yeah, I fought her with my sword one time.
Did she fight you with her sword?
Nah,
I'm thinking of Anthony Edison's women.
it probably wouldn't
Man.
have worked.
I think she just has a lot of warts. So it kind of looks like a sword. Or
She fought me with her warts.
Yes, Schwartz.
Her warty appendage.
Why is Slim so quiet?
I don't know.
He's thinking
I
about
was
it.
just thinking
Yeah,
about
he's-
the.
You can only be accused of rape so
Who are
many
you
times.
playing?
We got a call.
despise women.
I was very low. That's why I didn't hear it before. Rob and Slim Show.
Yo,
Yo, who's this?
So,
what's going on?
What are you wearing?
It's Dan from Potty Mouth.
Dan, can you hold on, bro? We're just going to go on a quick break. Do you want to hold on, or do you want to call back in like 5 minutes?
Calls back. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'll stay. Yeah, calls back in about 5 or 6 minutes. All right, man.
Okay, cool, man.
Cool.
All right, dude.
I'm gonna give it Dave. Dave,
Yes.
do you want to hang up?
You're going
Of
to give
course,
Dave
yeah. All right. Here for another half hour.
a
I was
cummy
gonna
glove?
give him a good interview for 5 minutes.
Okay.
Well, first plug your show and everything.
Oh, yeah.
So
Plug Robin Slim coming on the show.
yes, we will be there on Monday. We don't know if there's the foot. We don't know if we're all gonna be there, but Slambo and I will definitely.
I will
be there.
definitely come.
Hopefully,
Slim and
we're just
Slambo.
gonna,
And
we're
there
just
will
gonna,
become-
like, kidnap you from work.
I'll see, dude.
Fucking-
Yeah, we're doing your show.
So that will be
Usually I don't
Um,
late, but sometimes I do.
that will be January 2nd. We will be on the.
Uncomfortably Funny Show podcast.
How's it going, man?
That's been going good.
Okay, all right. What you guys on episode 13?
We just finished 13.
Nice. What
I've
what
been
has
on at least 10 of them.
Yeah, at least 10 of them. Why did you miss?
Like I said, I did the one other show that night. I booked it before we started doing the show, and same thing with the another night I missed. I missed 2 episodes, but
Did you watch the ones that you weren't
Yeah.
on? Did the guys do good?
the one night it was a little rough, just
Yeah.
because our guest bailed on us,
So it was just...
And I wasn't there, so it was just Anthony and Shay just going at each other like, all right, this is weird. So it was actually them two and the intern.
Oh,
So-
okay.
I tried to help them a little bit.
Oh, how long is your show? Do you guys do
2 hours.
You guys do 2 hours?
We
Okay,
usually
cool.
break it up 2-hour segments, or like 45 minutes, another half hour, another 45 minutes to an hour, and all basically, relative.
You take like a 10-minute break or something
Yeah,
like that?
10-minute break in the middle. I think we need to switch it down a little bit, kind of like you guys have it. I want to do that, but we haven't gotten to that point, even though we've been talking about doing that for about 2 months.
It's a big build. I was thinking about it the other day. Like I said, Phil and I questions and stuff for an interview. Like when Rob and I started, our shows would come out to 45 minutes, but we would only talk for like 5 minutes and then take like a 20-minute break, because we would be we would be there together for 3 hours.
Well, thankfully, we haven't
So-
had that problem. We've had
Yeah.
the problem where we're on
Put, like,
an
a
extra.
plane underneath.
Yeah, like we had Loigren, who you can't stop him from talking.
Oh yeah, he's
And
great.
we had last night, this Monday, John Kirshner, a guy. He's originally from Staten Island, but he lives by Ennis and Shea in Hazlitt. So it was just he was on, and it's not that he's a talker, but we just got so into it, we literally lost track of time. We weren't, because that's something we need to do, is pay slightly more attention to time. But I mean, if you're having a good show, you don't want to break that up either.
Yeah.
So it kind of worked out. John Kirshner, he's a funny guy, and his whole cum thing reminded me of it, because he was literally talking about a joke that he used to do about like 5-7 years ago, where he would jerk off and it would like land on his pinky and just go over his hand. And it's all about come on the hands again. So I don't know how we got back to this. Are we on break or are we
What?
still on?
No, I'm still. Do you want to take a break?
I'm good either way. So
I was gonna ask you. Like,
Yeah,
do you
it
guys...
just went back to the screen. I'm like, oh, are we back on? Or
Yeah, no, I was just making sure that I didn't switch
Yeah.
over to the break screen, and then I'm still here. I was gonna ask, do you guys prep for your show, or do you just kind of wing it?
sometimes we prep. It's usually up to me and how much time I have. So
Yeah.
I mean, Anthony and Shay leave it basically up to me, which I don't mind. It's just,
Yeah.
sometimes we'll have
Well,
some
that's-
show prep, and sometimes we wing it, but we thankfully usually have guests that are good.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's usually the key. And I mean, eventually, I figure even if we go through the good comics that we really like, that we want to have on over the next couple months, eventually we're going to need to start doing other call-ins. And, we're not going to have comics fly in from Chicago to do our podcast,
Right.
or from Walla Walla, Washington. But, eventually, it would be nice to have them at least call in. And, we got to be prepared for that soon.
So have all your guests up to this point been live?
All except for one. We had one call-in guest, our Halloween show. Lady that does the Scream Queen blog, based
Okay.
off the Fox show. She works with Fox. And also she does some other horror movie stuff. So she had called in for Halloween. I mean, it ran a little longer than I wanted, but, I mean, it was at least interesting the whole time. And she was good with dealing with our bullshit, which is huge. I think you guys know that. Sometimes
absolutely.
people aren't good with us being dicks to people. Like,
Yeah.
if you could take a little ribbing and you're still sitting there,
Yeah,
you
we
gotta
got a few
appreciate it.
guests.
You gotta appreciate
Where
the
it's
guests
like,
that are good
yeah,
with
they
that.
got it. Most of them.
anybody-
After a couple minutes, if they're good with it, it doesn't matter. You could just keep rolling. As long as it's flowing, you want to keep flowing.
But then you have weirdos that just hang in where they shouldn't be hanging in.
Like
I
this
haven't
weirdo.
had. Well, yeah, but he's the. Well, see, you're lucky to have your intern just sit here. Mine disappears for time.
What do you do when you just say, "Here, come up here, go talk into a mic"?
Yeah, here's our goddamn intern.
I want to know about your intern. What are you tasked with? What do you do as an intern?
If there's any problems, I just quickly fix them.
Really? So
That's more than our intern, and he's an
It's really that
executive.
simple.
What are
Well,
some problems you have
Except-
fixed?
Except I'm just upstairs, so like
Right.
if there's a problem,
He hides
they
it,
just have to
which is
go.
in a way good that he hides upstairs.
Women. And my name is Donald Trump.
Alright.
Not always though.